evening, great Biafrans. Once again, I just want to comment on what happened at Barry Stage, your first place. That's just one of the things that happened. And of course, we know what is happening in Ghana at the moment. So it's like the whole world has risen up against Biafrans. It's like the whole world has risen up against Biafrans. Now, we are seeing this thing differently from the way I am seeing it. I know some people are really saying we need to retaliate, we need to get up, we need to fight, we need to do this and that. Of course, that is the right thing to think or the right way to feel at this particular moment after watching this kind of carnage, that is being staged against our people. But there is something else that we are not seeing. But I guess maybe some few people who are in the spirit are seeing this. Some few people who are in the spirit are seeing this. I will give you an example. The Jews were living in Germany in those days. The Jews, they were so rich. They own all the plots. They own all the buildings. They own everything. They actually hold the economy of Germany in those days. And at a point, remember before they went to Germany, they were once living in the Holy Land, in the Promised Land, until they have to flee, during the Arab invasion. So they have to flee to Germany. And of course, I'm sure most of us know this history. And they went to Germany and they relaxed because they were so rich, it is not funny. Look at somebody called Einstein. Einstein, yes. Einstein, the greatest philosopher, the greatest scientist. He is a Jewish. He was also in Germany. And that explains the name Einstein, because that's not a Jewish name. It's a German name, but he is a Jewish. There's a street here named Einstein here in Israel. He also was there. All of the great men, they were in Germany until God raised Hitler. That's one thing people don't understand, because if Hitler did not rise up, there would not be a Jewish nation today. What Hitler did was terrible. What he did was uncalled for. What Hitler did was absurd. You cannot even have any word and any adjective, I beg your pardon, to quantify the terrible thing that Hitler did against the Jewish people. But now look at it the other way around. If Hitler did not kill 6 million Jews, there will not be the state of Israel today. God has to raise Hitler. I choose to put it that way. Because God has seen that there is no way Israelis are going to leave Germany. There is no way Israelis are going to leave America or wherever they are to go back home and rebuild the land of Israel. So there has to be something terrible that will make them do that. And this is why Hitler came. And 6 million Jews were killed. And everybody has to run to your tent, O Israel. Some ran to America, some ran to Europe, some ran all over the world. And from there, the reconstruction of Israel began. They have to first of all reclaim their land. They have to fight the Arabs. They have to fight those who were, living in that land and took over their land. And Israel was declared a nation. Now, God is talking to us Biafrans. God is ministering to us Biafrans. But our people are one of the most stubborn. I don't know. Our stubbornness has no comparison. Our stubbornness. And to be honest with you, the only way our people will hear and understand that the time to go home is now, that the time to head back towards east is now, is when such mayhem starts happening. Just like it happened prior the Civil War. The reason why Ojukwu declared Biafra was because of the killings. The killings were too much. Ojukwu cannot bear the way our people are being slaughtered anymore. He has to declare Biafra in order to protect our lives. So that is the only thing that moves our people. Don't you ask yourself the question, why us? You will hear they are killing Nigerians. But at the end of the day, it turns out to be Biafrans. Everywhere in Ghana, in South Africa, in Togo, in Congo, around the world, our people are being slaughtered. God is trying to tell us something. I smell Biafra. I smell Biafra. I smell Biafra. I don't know if you smell Biafra. Trust me, Biafra is imminent. That is the only way we will be safeguarded. That is the only way our lives and property will be guaranteed. So, what we are seeing now is just the beginning. Trust me, what we are seeing now is just the beginning. Now, when have you seen Nigerian police begin to burn houses? This has never been the culture, never before. But recently now, they begin to burn houses. This is a Sharia form of justice, instant justice. That is what they are carrying out on Biafrans. And this is just the beginning. And this is a provocation and a temptation. They are expecting us to react. Let me tell you, if we shoot one bullet, these people will slaughter our people mercilessly. Trust me what I'm telling you. It is a provocation. They want to see what we can do. They want to dare us to act so that they can unleash mayhem on innocent Biafrans. So when we are saying, let us revenge, let us do this, remember that this is a sheer provocation, a calculative attempt just to provocate us so that we can act, and then they will use that as an excuse and slaughter us mercilessly. So Biafrans, in all this mayhem, in all this persecution, let us understand the spiritual message that goes with it. The spiritual message is very simple. It is time to turn towards the east. It is time to turn towards the east. If you are in Ghana, it is time to turn towards the east. If you are in Kano, it is time to turn towards the east. If you are in Castina, if you're in Kaduna, anywhere you are, it is time to turn towards the east. God wants us to come back home and build the